In this video, we study about different types of functions. Here I have enlisted 8 different types of functions, and in this video we will also be taking up one type of function out of these, which is the first one, that is one function. Now let's read out the names of different types of functions once, and let's get started with one function. The first one is one function, many one function, onto function, one onto function, many one onto function, into function, one into, many one into. Now some of you might be bewildered by these names, so do not get confused as to how these many types have been made. It is just that there are some types, that is, okay, one is a type of function, many one is related to one, onto is a different type of function, and with 1 and third, that is one and onto, we have got one onto. With many one and onto, we have got many one onto. With into, we have a different type. Again, with one and into, we have got one into. With many one and into, we have got many one into. These are just the names that are listed here. Do not get confused. We will be taking up each of them one by one in detail. Let's get started with the first type, that is one function. Now, what is a one function? A one function is the one wherein different elements of A have different elements related in B. That means different elements of A have different images in B. I write the definition once for the sake of understanding. Different elements. See, A and B that I would be telling is the A is the first set, B is the second set. Different elements of A have different elements or different images in B. If this is the case, then it is a one function. Mathematically, in some books, you may find out it as fx1 is equal to fx2, that implies x1 is equal to x2. Now what is this? It means that if there are different images for a function, that means it is only possible for one if the pre-images were different. If B set has different elements, that means it is only possible when A set had different elements for which these were the pre-images. Let's see some examples and let's then find out what is one actually in detail. The graph that we would be drawing would be one in which we would be actually drawing a line parallel to x-axis. Let's see how to get started with the graph. Let I have a graph with Cartesian coordinates as x-axis and y-axis, and let we have an upward parabola as the graph this time. So what is the technique to know whether the function is one or not in a graph? Actually, we have to draw a line parallel to the x-axis. So I draw a line parallel to the x-axis, and in a graph, if line drawn parallel to the x-axis intersects at more than one point, then it is not one. You see that the line intersects the graph at more than one point, that is 2 points. So this is not a one function. But if on the other hand I have a second graph, the coordinate axes are given as x and y, and that graph is in the positive x-axis direction. This is the given graph. Now again, to check whether this is one or not, what do I need to do? I need to draw a line parallel to the x-axis. Now let's check how many points of intersection are there between that line and between the graph. So there is only one point of intersection. Since it is not intersecting at more than one point, so this is one function. these two things are related and these two things are basically related. Now, for a graph, we know how to compute 1, 1 or not. But what about a mapping? Can we also judge that a given function is 1, 1 or not from arrow diagram or mapping diagram? Let's have an example for the same. These are the two sets given to me, A and B, and a correspondence is given in the form of f as a function. There are different elements, say 1, 2, 3, and here also we have different elements, say A, B, C, D. Now the mapping is given to me as follows. 1 is related to A, 3 is related to C, 2 is related to B. This is schematic diagram, arrow diagram or the mapping diagram. We have to check whether this diagram actually represents a 1, 1 function or not. You can see here that different elements of A are related to different elements of B, which was the definition I wrote above. Although D does not have any pre-image, but that does not matter. So, since it follows the definition, hence it is a 1, 1 function. Now, you also need to understand, had D not been present, had the function not have had D, had 1, 2, 3 been related to A, B, C only, D was absent, till then again this function would have been 1, 1, because the presence or the absence of any element in the codomain does not affect the being of a function or not being of a function. So in this video we studied what is 1, 1 function. In the next video we will be taking up the next topic, many one function.